Howdly doodly. Oh, don't want that. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to Two Old Emos, where we are doing a thing. We're trying a new race, trying a new faction. How's it going, Ema? Right. So, as stated, today's little thing gonna be a little bit of Beastmen. Now, I don't know who actually to start as, in all fairness. Kazakh one I know. I also know Malagor. And Shadow Weaver. I kind of want to be a bull. Bulls sound fun. Yes, good. Let's be Bernie Bullhands. Now, the reason I never played Beastmen is, funnily enough, I owned a Beastmen army when I was a kid. When they first came out, and then I immediately hated them because in Warhammer Fantasy, the Beastmen were not great. Very low armor, weird mechanics, and just everything you didn't want from a faction that was chaos. Sad but true. I say very low armor as I've been slowly painting demonettes. Which is always fun. Anywho, but so I don't know what they're going to be like in this. We'll find out. We're going to do a bit of raiding, do a bit of hitting, do a bit of killing. Funnily enough, oh yeah, the demonettes are interesting to paint. Rewards of dread parallax.
In return for the dread caused by your destruction, the dark gods offer myriad gifts. The means to improve your armies, recruit better champions. A burgeoning war herd can only attract a limited number and stature.
This is a... Okay, cool. What? That's not even on the screen.
Your exploits in ruinous...
Alright, I'll figure it out. Please stop. Please. That's so much talking. Alright, so I've got a Bray Shaman Wild who's apparently got 2 axes. Where am I on the map? Oh! Oh, no. Oh, I'm right by Malekith. Oh. Okay. And Grombadil. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want to attack Clarkarond. I barely have an army. Weirdly, I can recruit here, which is nice. Always nice. Anyway, how's everyone's Monday going? Pyrrhic victory, huh? Not if I bring thingamajigs. So, rewards of the dread. The more stuff I have, the more of that I can get, including items. Bugging me sideways. That's a lot of money. And now we wait. Hi, Lapiel. It's been a while. How you doing, bud? Now we wait. Ah, crap, I dropped a paintbrush. Well, that's a bugger. This is taking an obscenely long time. The reason I don't want to be here is Grombadil is right up there. And Morathai's right down there. And I don't want to get Morathai'd. Slow Monday here, I'm tired. Ah. Okay, I'm telling you like, I do kind of want to be a Morathai, but not in the way I'm going to get a Morathai in this.
And sacking settlements in these regions, accumulating mark.
Would I let Morathai do terrible things to me? Perhaps. Would I feel bad about it? Not in the moment. Would I be slightly concerned by what she does with her son? Yes. But that's a different problem. Reputedly does with her son would probably be a better way of putting it. Reputedly. Right. So, where are you hiding, my little ducks? And where do I want to go? I'm tired. Well, you know what solves a tired, Eva? It's a going to bed. Getting a kip. Having a snooze. The alternate option is, can I just pop up over there? I'm good, busy, lots of drafting. How have you all been? We're not too bad. Well, I can't speak for all of us, obviously. But, you know, grand scheme of things, not too bad. Right. Well, I'm just going to go take their walls, because I've moved to a place where none of them are. So, nyahaha. Ah, there's some there. I don't want you guys doing anything. Get going, bow guys. Might as well stand here. Stand here looking pretty and not getting shot immediately. For now. Come on, guys. Get up those walls. Hit people with... You are all terrible at fighting. I'm well aware of that. But hopefully my numbers will give us the advantage. He said. Dubiously. You guys could push this a little faster. I'm gonna be honest. Up you go, up the ladders, get into position, fight bad guys, hit the piddly elves with sticks, make them bleed, make them suffer. Alright, can you hurry up? You're being very slow. Okay, they're in a fight, but they're losing terribly. So, not the best starting army, if I'm honest. It's mostly Ungors, who are all expendable. I do have Minotaurs, but that's not great versus a fortress. This is a noticeable problem. Okay, my guys are winning. Did he just say Chaos Girth? Are we going to talk about him saying Chaos Girth? Or are we not going to dwell on that? Come on, bring it down. There it is. Through the gate we go. Let's go get them, cat. All the dwelling. Explore your feelings about... Explore my feelings about the Chaos Girth. No. Emotionally, it's a challenge to come to terms with. But then on the counterpoint, who knows? People were smaller back then. Maybe not the cowmen, they're massive. And we've all seen Sigvold. But then demonettes are such frail little things. Although I can tell you now from the models, they are not lacking in cushion for the pushing. And as a thigh man, that's a winner in my books. Now I want chicken. Oh well, I'm just going to watch these guys get slowly butchered by my entire horde. Under are so weird looking. Look at their furry little heads. Oh, guess we won over here. No, actually. Let's just do that. Cut them down. Now he should be able to... He is massive. Jesus. Yep, he is a big boy. That's the kind of size you see turn up in Eva's books. With that being said, yes, his army has a lot of Minotaurs in it, who are good by the look of it, although they're fighting, you know, these guys. The amount of Ungor is a concern for an initial army. I don't envy these guys. That's a bad time coming towards you. I'd run about now. He just barrel rolled into those fuckers. That is an awesome attack animation. He did a full frontal somersault straight into their asses and is now immediately killing the lot of them. Yeah, I would run too. That is a lot of bad times. I think I win. To make snack. Yeah, the pure bitchery would make me want a snack too. 10 out of 10 for the barrel, the forward somersault straight into them. I wouldn't count that as a close victory, but I am stuck with Ungors, who suck. That's too many Ungors. I need to get Gauls. Not Gauls, Gauls. I realize that's confusing, but that's just the way we're doing it. Gauls for days. Bring the gauze. Bloody hell. It has been sweltering today. I'm painting a kitchen at the moment, and I forgot how much I hate painting in heat. Like, you just get sweaty. And painted. Right, I want to raise a herdstone, I guess. Yes, very clammy. I did bring my little fan with me, which helped. Always bring your little fan with you. Also, I've never been clammy in my life. Probably. Clammy is what you say when something's like dead or decrepit or dank. Refreshing. Right, so I locked a ritual. I'm currently devastating the hell out of this. I've got that. Can I build something better? What does all this mean? Provides Scarazon, Razorgore, Harpies, or Goreherd. To replace the entire this year has made me very... Yeah, I wish I'd gotten Aircon. But I never did. Oh, okay. It's like Archon. I build it. Right. I get it. So it's like the Chaos guys. I have to build it in the thing. In the actual, like, unit, and then they gather that way. Okay.
Chaos.
Alright, calm down, bud. So, fun fact, while we're doing this, you know the Centaurs? Because I'm also going to talk a little bit of lore. You know how I love talking about my lore. So the Centaurs are, funnily enough, some of the most depressing creatures in Warhammer. Now, they look like they kind of make sense. They're centaurs. But they are so mismanaged in how they work, they cannot function properly. They're not very fast, and they're not very strong, and they're very depressed, and they're drunks. And if that ain't just a sad point of effect. I just realized I get absolutely no income. Can't do a hero. Can't recruit a lord. Can't get any more of these guys. So what do I do? Might as well grab more. Can't hurt, can it? I'm fighting Dark Dwarves, Wood Elves, Dark Elves, and Men. All characters, leadership effects, speed 5+, ammunition. This is a weird tech tree. It's not very big. I don't mind that. Like, I've been playing some of the old factions I used to like who got reworks and stuff, and I hate having separate tech trees. You know, you have a military tech tree and you have research. You have military research and societal research, and it's all a whole bunch of lines, and you're never going to get through it in a day. Like, you're just not. And I'm kind of 50-50 on that. The High Elves are bad for that. They have a lot of it, where you're just sort of like, okay. Okay, I'm taking this. I'm taking it and I'm burning it. Decisive victory, nice. Let's destroy that. Should I... we'll just loot and raise it. I mean, why would I go with the lesser raising? I'm sure there's probably a reason, but I don't see what it is. I have absolutely no idea what any of these spells do. I never know what the spells do. This game is terrible at explaining what the spells do. Look at that, get all ritually. Love it. But no. Jackman Gauze where? Well, Gauze is inside all of us. Who am I going for now? I see you, Alyssa. I'm gonna hit you, Alyssa. Come here. Let me make sweet, sweet Minotaur love to you. Wait, hold on. And again, Dark Elf Sorceress. Well... Alright, calm down. No. I want to get... Have I got all of them yet? No, there's still the Circle of Destruction. I need to blow that up. I think. I'll be honest, a lot of this is me guessing, and yes, you could probably argue that I didn't read the descriptions. Because I didn't. That... Lapia, that little thing is adorable, by the way. Like a mix of venom and cherubic innocence. I got some big old clumpy feet. May as well raid. Reed never met the guy. I don't trust him personally. I was elected to, well, not even to lead. I was elected to sit still and not help because it's a problem, you know. I'm not helpful. I'm a hindrance. This guy's having a moment. I'm a coming for you, circlet of destruction. Oh, I don't like that being there. That's a bad time. Don't get me wrong, I like Malekith as a character. He's a great character. I don't want him being near me. That goes for both real life and in the game. Morathai can be near me. But she'd also probably torture murder me. But Malekith is maybe worse. Yeah, but also no. Joshua won't raid. Joshua won't burn. Eventually. Give it like an hour. Just gonna take that. Rage plus 10. Casualty and Hawk growth. Alright, let's raise and advance it. Now then. I now have destroyed everything in here. You bastard! I'm gonna have to go over there and do that again. Don't you fail me, Crow. Just 'cause damned boat lady is here causing problems. She has brought my endless vengeance upon her. You son of a bitch. I shall steal all of your shiny bits. Thank you for the pets, Lapia. But right now, pets are not what I need. What I need is to brutally murder a bunch of ghosts and zombies with nothing but unrelenting violence. And maybe a churro. Now.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too
Yeah, well, I can't do it yet because I haven't got any good units as of yet. I mean, I suppose I can't be mad because technically I didn't take it, I destroyed it. Or gain devastation into marks of ruination. More devastation leads to marks of... Yeah, okay, so what I want to do is destroy more stuff. I think you need to play more Golem. Why? Could I just not play more Golem? Oh, those tourists that still have the soft custody center. Yeah, with that chaos girth. Some chaos girthy churros. Yeah, okay, I see the problem here. Although it does let me re-destroy them, so 50-50. Because you were having fun. I was drunk! Which, yes, is technically having fun. Alright, I need to think. What does this get me? Chaos Warhounds and eventually Feral Manticores and the Jabba Scythe. That's Centaurs. I don't really care about Centaurs. But I don't want to do that either because I want Gauze. Josh, drink. Jackson, you crow. It's only water. Because the only glass I have around me today is my paint water glass. And I'm not drinking that again today. I mean, again, ever. Shut up. Make eggs in purgatory. Right. So I can actually move like this. Drink the paint water. No! It's got null oil in it. It ruins the flavor. You only get to make me suffer on the odd occasions we play through whatchamacallit. Is this guy going to declare war on me? What? Yes, he is. Listen, man, voiced by one of the twins from that Disney Plus TV show. Whose name I can't remember. Zack and Cody, that's it. He'll never catch me to kill me. Cold Dylan's Bo Rouse. Yeah, one of them. The Colin Dillon Bro Rouse. I am losing whatchamacallit? Units when I'm doing this. So right. Who do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of these. Now, Slangors are anti-infantry, shielded Vanguard, Gore Herd shields, and Corngors Vanguard, Gore Herd. Okay, so why don't we take a couple of these guys? And then these guys. A nice mix of chaotic ambivalence. And then I've got nothing I can build here because I don't have any money. I've got to go destroy stuff. But with some gore units, it should be a little more possible. A little more possible, a little more plausible, a little more considerable. That's one thing I need to do. Look. charge my phone. So, aside from Eva having a somewhat slow Monday, how are the rest of you doing? You having a good day? You done anything exciting? You tried anything new? Tried anything old? I don't care, corrupt me. I'm chaos. I'm all for a bit of corruption. She's disappeared, which is great, because it means I can now destroy all her stuff. Oh wait, I've got to ambush? Oh. That's just annoying. Hate ambushing. Hate being ambushed. I mostly hate ambushing because I never get the ambush off. That is the tragedy. Sorry, who's randomly singing? Whoop! You know, I played this game for years, and I don't think I've ever heard someone randomly singing. Oh, sweet. We'll get Kaz, whatever is Space One Eye. I was informed late that I had the day off, so the wife and kids are gone, so I'm day drinking and cooking. 10 out of 10 way to spend a day off. Much respect. What are you cooking, though? Because the danger with day drinking and cooking is you can suddenly find yourself making some real weird stuff. And the next thing you know, custard and pasta seems like a solidly good idea. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check the levels out. I was going to try to. As you can see, Beastmen don't last long. You choose to do one thing and the phone just decides it doesn't want to do that. Okay, it's a little quiet, so let's just up it a little bit. Because you want to hear the random music that makes no sense, right? Okay, she's gone over there.
No.
Alright, we'll say no louder. I'm not a dog. And we have to be careful. Because she may still have a full army. And I don't want to get absolutely bodied. Especially because I don't have a second army. Yet. He's going to be ready in 4 turns. And I want to get as many ritual things as I can because they allow me to do certain things, I think. As I said, I didn't read it. And that's because reading is concerning. As is spelling. Unless it's the word because. Because you can go, big elephants can always understand small elephants. Recruit an additional lord. Not yet. Not yet. Because we got stuff to break. So now I'm making 8 eggs and purgatory eggs poached in a bolognese for a light snack. That is a nice sounding light snack. Are razor gores just spiky pigs? Yes. What did I lose? I lost archers. Enjoy a battered parmesan. Nice. I had chili. Beast Lord's Lash, Beast Lord's Spite. Hoofed Weirds, Melee. Yeah, let's up the Minotaurs. We've got Minotaurs at least. You didn't need the... That was too much. You oversold it. You ruined it. Okay, if I go up there and destroy that again... Or do I do it before I get my ass handed to me? Tricky. Plus 20% ruination of rituals. Plus 20... Still the same thing. Right, what do I want to do here? The Anlithanar is doing their thing. I don't want to deal with them. Not yet. Elves are scary. And I'm going to wait for my army to actually heal a little bit. I could, in theory, take the elves. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a coward. I'm just logical. And by logical, I mean perhaps a bit of a coward. Yeah, see, she's there, so they're going to do their little thing and they can beat the crap out of each other. I don't care. I'm going to use it to go break some of their stuff. Because I'm nothing if not predictable. Oh, they don't even have any men left in it. That was pointless. What a sad little pile they had. Okay, I'm going to perform the ritual and see what happens. Okay, so it's only where I am. So long as I hold all the buildings in it, the ritual happens. Okay.
Cast, you have increased your standing with the dark gods and elevated the Bray Herd. You may return to these lands later if you wish, but for now, you should use your newfound strength. Fresh blood grounds.
He's right. So... Alright. And where does this go? Down here. We could go fight the lizard men. Beastmen versus lizard men. Not one you hear about very often. Sounds entertaining. And if the adventures of Oskyne taught us anything, I'm very good at sea travel. Maybe. I like to think so. Certainly not good at fighting battles in sea travel, though. A lot of paying people off. Okay, Kazak's ready. Good. I can bring him when we get to the other place. Oh yeah, the Gore Queen's up there. She's also terrifying. I've beaten her as Sigvald in the past. Oh, did I haven't shown you this. It's not just demonettes I got. No. Speaking of chaos, we also have Sigvald himself. No, try and get him in. Look at that big horny lad. They actually gave him horns. Can't beat it. And a whole bunch of other Slaanesh stuff. The new Head Knights book came out, so it's now a good time to be building and painting Head Knights. The only downside is Head Knights are evil to paint. Like, just evil. But I'm getting there. I think I'm going to give the demonettes all the hair colors of women who have ever been trouble in my life. So these 5 are going to have orange hair. Then we're going to have blonde hair, red hair. No, blue hair. That'll be entertaining. Am I out of the puddle yet? Wine, whiskey, or sweet tea with duck? Wine. Definitely wine. Is there... So they're hard to paint because they're quite small and there's a lot of details. Lots of tiny little details that are just a bit of a pain. There's also a lot of... This is going to sound really weird. Flat skin. So the problem with... Usually when painting skin in at least Warhammer, you end up with people who have a lot of musculature. And having a lot of musculature is easy to create recesses in, highlight, create definition for. If you've got flat skin on a model, it's a lot harder to make it look more realistic, as well as to get a level of difference in it. So you've got quite a mix there that sort of just make it all a little difficult. It's the same problem that Daughters of Cain have. They're equally difficult to paint because they're a lot of flat skin. Hello, Zomemo. I'm gonna break your stuff. In a fun way. Or get absolutely butchered. It's 50-50. So what I get from Taurus the Brass Bull is my main goal of doing anything is to wander around, go to a random place that I feel like going to, and hitting people.
My plan.
Which, honestly, I'm kind of all for. That works for me. I don't have to build an empire. I don't have to worry about my territory. I just walk in, hit people, and then leave. Then someone comes, they take the territory back while I'm destroying stuff, and then I go and destroy it again and get more things. The only danger is, without a set location, it is very easy for me to get wiped out the game. Let's see. I can't actually recruit any of these guys yet, so I don't know why I'm bothering. Jesus. Right, I think I want to... Oh, I'm at my current level of maximum lords. Alright. And I don't have enough money to do that. No, I've just got the maximum number of lords in general. Oh. That's annoying. Alright, he's gone there to deal with that. Fine. Works for me. Doesn't bother me. I want to destroy this Befallen Gates building. Let them fight it out. Gonna hunt this toad, gonna kill his stuff. Let's fight this one, because it's finally entertaining to do the occasional fight, and they're not dead people. And I hate fighting the undead, because it just takes forever to do anything. They just walk at you. Admittedly, these guys, they're gonna have to wait for their guys to actually turn up. Just get you look like that. Always fun. Put a couple of you over there, and let's put a couple of you over there. Let's put you there too. Let's put you there. Let's put you guys there. Let's put my big boys there. Let's chuck you there. Go get him, chompies. Good boys. I don't expect them to live, but you know, they're Chaos Hounds. They'll do what they do. Which is they'll do that, and then they run away. Let's start moving the archer flanks up. They're going to do their thing. And he's not one for hanging around. How are they doing? Getting their asses kicked is the answer. Not unusual, they got debuffed to piss. But you know what? They're Slanishi, so they're into it.
Dark Earth! Dark beasts! Luxor!
And it's fine, my Minotaurs are going to walk through everything else. And the battle's pretty much done. Die! Pterodactyls? Petrodactyls? Petrodons? That is one brave little skink. Brave? Not clever. I mean, they're just rolling on him. Jesus. Isn't that one meme of that girl sitting on the couch? Yeah. Like, more power to him, honestly, respect, but phew, that was never going to go well. He's only a little guy. Although I know more than a couple people who would not mind being in the situation of being sat in the middle of a large group of Minotaurs. At least according to their web search history. Yes, it's Alex. Before anyone asks. See, I lost 131 guys. He got what he wanted. He did. He got to live out his dream of having a bunch of Minotaurs run a train on him. Right, so I need to raise a herdstone. I've only got one herdstone shard. But I may as well. Elimination level 2 gets me a bunch of stuff. Look, he's been on the book talk. Yeah, he's book talking it up. Oh god. Hay fever's kicking my ass. Hello, when you get in on book talk, you become one of them book talk girlies. Yeah, just gotta learn to cool down. Unless you go a little mad. Ooh, Nehku's doing an art fight. Alright, so now my goal is to kill a bunch of people. I basically got a full army. I can't really recruit anything else. What are these guys? Armor piercing anti-infantry. I think I want them instead. Let's get some of them. There's no point getting gauls without shields. Curse you. Curse me? Probably a good idea. Or are the book talkers the ones cursing me? You sneezed. Oh, so you're not going to bless me, you're going to curse me. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Now, I also need to think. Nope, I'm not your daddy. You don't need my blessing. Right, so I need to think. What do I want? I want to get rid of the Minotaurs. 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 I Daddy, please. Well, it does mean you would have to pay my dowry. Yeah, if I were ever get married. And it's expensive. So I've got to purchase stuff to get a high level herdstone. It's okay. Right, can I actually win this? Let's have a look. What have I done? I don't know what I've done there. Now I fix it. Broke it. Oh. Right. Can I actually win this? Let's have a look, see. Valiant frickin' hell. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, maybe we won't do that yet. I think I maybe need to improve my forces a little bit before I worry about that. Right, Hexartal, what are you looking at? Skink cohorts, Cold One Spear Riders, and your army has a bunch of stuff. Maybe it'll let me just stand around glaring at them ominously until they want to leave. Only time will tell. Sometimes they'll attack, sometimes they won't. It's a bit weird. Yeah, he's going to attack. It's a valiant defeat. I could, in theory, win, but I don't want to risk it. Not yet. As I said, if I lose him, I lose my army. Like, that is a problem. I lose all of it. You don't want no biscuit. I do want a biscuit. But I think the AI won't have him leave there. Primarily because of this guy. So I can actually go take his other stuff without too much difficulty. Is it moral? No, but I'm playing Chaos. Who cares about morality? Okay, you can hear the game. I like to check that there's enough sound coming through for the game. All right. That's mine now. Let's raise and advance you.
The nation calls.
And humans. Gotta love fighting humans. Morality is something made by those crush the feeble under the hills. Do you play Stellaris? That feels like someone who plays Stellaris as an evil empire. That's their kind of way of thinking. Beast Lord Spite. Ammunition for... Who cares about Spite? Ammunition. I like that they made a little pout. I don't own this game. Well, if you like RTSs, might be one for you. I find it a bit overly technical, and I don't like the fact that they don't let me go consistently to war, but yeah, that's just me. Sure, I could play a totalitarian, but not a Karen. I kind of forgot I had anyone here. I guess start walking, bud. Magic the Gathering. See, I will admit, I've never been huge into Magic the Gathering. I want to fight humans.
A fool's action.
Speak for yourself. I never really got into Magic the Gathering. Card games, I just lose interest. I don't lose interest. I lose track of what cards do what too quickly. So I always have to annoy my opponent by picking up my own cards and going, what are you doing again? Ah, yeah. And nobody likes that. I did like the Pokemon card game briefly. Okay, his tactic is theoretically going to be standing on that hill and staying as far away from me as he can. But little does he know, I have a whole means of turning up wherever I want. So I'm guessing that's kind of the strength of the army, is you can turn up wherever you want. Which, you know, is pretty powerful, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, go! What? Because there was 40k tabletop RPG ones. And then there was the fantasy ones. Alright, now everyone's moving up and doing their thing. They don't get their charge bonus if I charge them. Right, what does this... What does my magic actually do? Let's have a look. Melee attack minus 24. Short wide tear attack. Vile tide, large explosion area. These guys are slowly cutting through. My other Minotaurs are suffering a bit. I'm going to pull them back. But the rest of my army is now coming straight in. Yeah, these guys aren't having a good time. Last thing you want is a bunch of Tzeentchian, Slaaneshi, and Khorne guys coming straight for you. Oh, he had a bad day. If orcs taste more like fungi, does that mean they taste like mushrooms more than they do meat? No, because they've got blood. So technically they taste more like meat because it's the iron content. I think. Hard to say. Honestly, I'm not a foodologist. Food biologist. You know what I'm going to say? I didn't like the army initially with the Ungors. Sieges are definitely not their friends. I do quite like them in the open field. Like, they're quite... There are plenty of mushrooms that bleed. Raiders then. Yeah, they're good at that. It's just big fortresses they struggle against. And that was never going to go well. But now I get to kill him in an open field. So... that's a win. What's my actual chance of ambushing here?
Boss's orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them for the minute and then go kill them. I honestly forgot about him. But he's just going to make his way. He's going to be chill. I might leave before he gets it, but he's going to be chill. Here's the other thing I like. Because I don't have to worry about, like, whether or not an area is compatible. So if you've never played this game before, areas are compatible to different groups. So, like, the orcs like deserts and kind of badlands, humans like kind of arboreal, etc., etc. You can conquer other places, but you're looking at having a problem when doing so. You son of a bitch. I'm taking your stuff.
I said no.
Mostly because you're beating Wales, which is a real dick move. Who calls themselves Whale Beater? The only downside is the army lacks armor. Like, it's not the toughest group in the world. You can get beaten up. But there's quite a lot of armor piercing, so fair's fair. I realize I insulted someone of my guys called Gruck Manseeker. He tells people he don't need no man, but he's not a strong independent Minotaur. Now, the big question will be... Am I doing a harsh rampage, or what am I doing? Yes, I'm doing a harsh rampage. So I gotta keep fighting. Can I take him? Maybe. And we get an ambush, which means the Noblars are going to sprint away. So let's jump in the sides and beat their eyes. I was going to say beat their ass, but then people get a little bit too frisky. Just saying. Right. So I can position anywhere I want. Setting wrong buttons. Well, evidently. I want my biggest guys here. I want my gauze here. Well, not my gauze, my ungauze. Here, nice and assaultable. Because blind play is a thing. Blind, yeah, true, true. What have I got? And then we hit them straight in the side and give them a punch in the nose. Now we should, in theory, slowly beat our way through them. In fact, we are. They're all running. No, the Noblars are hanging around a whole lot longer than I thought they would. I mean, look at the little guys. Are they bigger than I thought? Well, in fact, one of them has, a whole bunch of them have frying pans on their head, which raises the question of why they have frying pans on their head. Oh, I don't know what this is going to do. Nothing, apparently. Let's give these guys a really horrible day. What are they fighting? I think we've crushed the worst of them, really. Not a lot of them left, though. I believe it's called sensory deprivation. That is a very different thing. Well, it's not a different thing, but you know what I mean. Very different connotations. Okay. Well, we got through that without too much difficulty. Mainly by absolutely ambushing and butchering him. Whether or not he has enough of an army to stand up to us again, different matter entirely. We shall see, but I doubt it. I doubt it very much. How am I going to eat them? Now for the bigger question. Fact is, that's still tougher than you'd think. I don't have enough there. Oh yeah, he's corn, isn't he? Huh. Keep forgetting about this guy. Manseeker really lives up to his name as he's having to walk across the entire map to get to us. I feel a bit bad for him. Yeah, he knows what he wants. I mean, he's pushing for it. He's running as fast as he can. But geez, talk about depressing. Oh, perfect. Someone for us to beat up. At least he's into it. Not gonna worry about that too much. Black Horden Ravagers, a legendary gore herd. I'm all for that. You always want to get the legendaries where you can. He's not a small army, that's the problem. And my chance of taking it is difficult.
Chaos.
Many-limbed fiend. Alright. Let's see, he's either going to attack me or leave it for the time being. I do wish I had more... I could make a second hero. I kind of need the support. To be honest. I need the friends. I need to draw him out of that castle. No, I don't get anything from peace. Why would I seek peace? Oh, hey, look, he had a little cam.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
I'm gonna tell you what to do. By killing you. A lot of you. Brutally. Come on, Gruck Man Seeker, get your ass down here. Bring the family. Or don't, depending on what you're seeking the family for. Wow, the Drowned have really taken off. I wonder if they beat Alithanar. And that being my assumption, but they can't capture anything there. I've taken it all. Butcher all of that. Let's earn some cash. This doesn't do anything for my actual, thing. I have to beat them, but I desperately need cash. Because I have no other way of earning money. Hey, look, Manseeker made it. That's nice. A chimera? Okay. I'm kind of for a chimera. Who do I get rid of for a chimera? You, I guess. Multi-headed, damage dealer, causes terror flying. All for it. Love a chimera. We're going to do something fun with that.
I will not obey.
I see wisdom eludes you.
Wisdom eludes you. See, I wanted to keep some of the Ungor hordes. Because they're also my only spearmen. Do I actually... Can I recruit a second lord yet? Nope, still only one lord. Okay, I can earn money doing that. Which is something. Calm down, Taurox. Eventually we shall butcher the annoying... those guys. Right, I can use... I'm gonna get rid of these. gonna put this in there, so we've only got a bit more heroic things. So we've got 3 heroes, some gore units, some ungore with shields, a whole bunch of, well, 2 units of ungore with shields, a bunch of minotaurs, a few archers, and a chimera. Out of curiosity, what else can I do? That gives me Chaos Spawn and a Feral Manticore. You let me unlock Minotaurs, and you do Giants. I think Minotaurs, maybe? Minotaurs, Great Weapons, Minotaurs, Shields. Yeah, Minotaurs. Don't say whiff whiff. I didn't whiff. Rude. So that'll let me make Minotaurs, which is good. Which is good. I don't need any right now, but it means eventually if I lose some... I don't care, do what you want, dude. It involves leaving your city, and that's more than enough. That'll give me enough to destroy it, at least. Broke your shit. I mean, I hurt myself doing it. But he's considerably less intimidating.
Your strength grows, mighty lord. You can now spread more despair across the land by raising a new horde and erecting multiple herdstones for more blood grounds to hunt. New horde buildings and units are also now available.
Okay, I can't do anything there. I mean, we definitely took some damage in that. There's no getting past that. But I've still got enough of an army to do what I need to do. In theory. Anyway. And he probably will attack me, but he might not as well. The AI can be a bit weird about whether or not it feels like it. Yeah, see, he is attacking me. Which is going to cost me the majority of my army to defend. But I'm fine with that. I can live with that. Meow. You got me there, but that's a new meow. You son of a bitch. Bye, Kazakh. By me, fuck. Guess he was mad. Wish I could say I was shocked, but that happens. It occurs on occasion. I mean, it was always going to be a threat that I was going to get my ass kicked by somebody. They were waiting for me to lose a whole bunch of men. It was fun. I just have a different Gore Lord build up his post. And then my guy comes back. Yeah, you lose some. It happens. Hell, if anything, we should count ourselves lucky we still have an army. What the hell is a Praetor? Forest Stalker, Filth Encrusted Scales, Anti-Large, Friendly. Oh no, Frenzy. I don't know why I read that as friendly. It's a very different thing. Okay. That's going to take 3 turns to get up to 1. That's very annoying.
No.
It's fine, I'll just build up a second. I'll build up the army. It occurs, it happens, it's annoying, but... It's kind of the downside to all raiding factions. The problem is, with other armies, you can build up your location so you get stuff back really quickly. Raiding armies like this, you can't. You got to build up the horde again. It's what I never liked about playing Chaos. You know, Archaon and all that. They just made life a nightmare. What are you up to, Tiny Dancer? It's a specific building chain, which I do not have the means to. I mean, he's not likely to attack me. Not yet, at any rate. He may do, but I've got at least a certain level of defense against him. I mean, ideally I'd get the raid off, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, that's what he thought. He walked away. Doesn't look like he actually has a weapon. Alright. We've got 18 men there. That's enough to do something. It's not a weak army by any means. But it's not very strong either. It's mostly expendable troops, which is always going to be a challenge. Suppose I can go raiding. Earn some money, which is always good. How long? Right now, the question is... Yes, okay, he keeps all his stuff. Good. All right. Alright, so we're back in business. He's got his men. He's not gonna... He'll be slightly easy to build a good army for. If not a good army, then an army that at least has some means to look after itself. It's definitely going to take some turns to get back up. What does that give me? Nothing that I really need. Do a bit of raiding. Get some raiding, get some people back in. They're going to be animositying soon. Alright. The armies are slowly back. I lost Kazakh. He didn't get to hang around for long, but that's fine. Yes, the rage going down is annoying, but... weirdly, they've got the animosity rule the orcs used to have. Because they had the same thing where they get really pissy if they didn't fight anybody. Do I want to raise a herdstone here? Not really. They don't have enough stuff to warrant it. Yeah, why not? Hey, get a port.
I'm not one in charge round here.
Where is Skeggy? Well, that'll do it.
What is your dark purpose?
Okay, that's a few turns away from becoming useful. Do I want that to get some Bray Shamans? I do. Yes, Bray Shamans would be helpful, actually. Need some magic. I lost my Braid Shaman. I can now also bring back a Doomball champion, I think. Feels right. Hmm. Better question is, where is his army? They've seemingly gone on a walkabout, and no one can tell me where they are. So yeah, I can get a Gorbel and a Bray Shaman. They got Death, Shadows, Wild, and Beasts. I mean, you want Wild, but we need a bit more money. Namely, we need any money, because I spent all my money building that. We shall get money. In fact, I shall have 280 monies. And then I will brutally murder all these people. Well, see, that's just rude. Although, I suppose it's not like it matters. Well, I don't want to be here. I don't think it matters. Lords and heroes. Gain lords. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Upgrades. I guess that does it. Damn it. Realistically, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do it yet because I don't have all the locations. He's having a lot of fun though. He's doing a whole lot of fun. Just hitting people. Turns out I wasn't using my things. Oh, thank you for the drink, Colin. You bastard. But I'm drinking water anyway. Hydration. Oh, that sucks. Still, don't care. It doesn't do anything. As far as I can tell. Honestly, I'm not sure. Whoa. What is happening? Right, what am I doing? Endless Herd, Horde Growth +3, yes. Oh, there he is. Alright, so we got that. Now we build up a little... couple more guys. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Yeah. Gotta get the army back up. But he'll likely hold off attacking me because there's 2 people here. See? He's not technically holding off. He's actually coming a little too close. I don't like the large frog man coming too close. Why are you still saying you're recruiting men? You're not. Okay. Right. This could be a heck of a challenge. Or he could run away on his stubby little dinosaur legs. But he can't run away forever. It's gonna be close, though. It's gonna be close. He's not weak, and he's got a lot of horrible magic, but we're ambushing him, so it's not going to be that close. He's going to have a bad time. It's too bad. He really had a chance. Alright, what am I looking at here? It's a whole lot of cold ones in the back. Everybody go! Let's get you in there. Slowly chopping through stuff as we wait for my reinforcements to eventually show up. Well, that is exactly what it said on the tin. It is multi-headed and weird. Reinforcements arrived 6 hours later. There's a big boy. What is he doing? Getting his ass kicked by the looks of it. I need to send him some support. Need your bullshit to stop, please. They had their fun, but they're not keeping it. Let's see. I don't want him fighting that thing because he will die. And I have other soldiers that can fight that thing. Right, what are you? You are a weird thing. And he is not going down easy. I suppose it makes sense. He is a giant frog on a dinosaur because lizard men are cool. But that is what he is. He is a giant frog on a dinosaur. Still, that's the majority of his men dead. So that should clear us up for a little bit. And yeah, he killed 146 guys. For a guy who isn't a melee combatant, he is nasty. And again, actually none of mine really killed massive numbers. Still, now I know where you're hiding. Time to go destroy that other city. Freakish mutations. I don't have any of those yet. Mostly because I'm never sure about giants. I don't know how I feel about them. Sometimes they're great. Other times they're just kind of cack. It's always very 50-50 how that's going to go. Now then. That's 2 cities we gotta go destroy. Our butchery cup runneth over. Always go with cause terror. Alright, I think we'll have destroyed everything here. Leaving nothing but a burning hellscape. Filled with cow people. Horde mode. No, why would I lower the amount of my hordes? Decisive victory, let's just get that done. Everything is on fire. And marks of ruination, and you will be unable to perform the ritual again here unless I hit. That's fine. Burn it all, son. Okay, I see what it is. So I can also convert these guys, which in turn gives me more ruination points because I don't get it for these. Right, I get it. Okay. I've been doing it wrong, but no one told me. So I'm not to blame. But that's also what this is about. You know, it's trying armies I never really try and learning a bit more about them and how they're actually meant to be played.
Only what I listen to is me.
Yeah, well, you're stuck in the middle of a hellscape. Let's see, Mountains of the Moon. I guess I burned Swamp Town too. Now where do I go? See. Could go to Ulthan. That'd be a real kick in their teeth. I don't think there's anywhere easy to land on it. And do I want to head there without dealing with this whole mess first? And I don't like leaving people alive. Well, I
refuse.
I haven't told you what to do yet. I've left him to his own devices for a tad too long. Oh, who the hell is playing bagpipes? As we stand in not, you know, South America. Looks like he's gonna get Morathied.
I am Morathi.
Or Morathied. And I'm not currently at war with Morathi. Right, where does that take me? Takes me all the way to the other side of the world. But that also puts me right in direct conflict with the Chaos Snake Lady, who is very scary.
I am the first sorceress.
The problem with Morathi is her armies tend to have a lot of archers, and I do not have good shields. My guys are best described as running around in loincloths. They're literally naked. Does that mean I'd lose? Yeah, probably. Loincloths and all that. Upgrades. That's better. Right, he can level up, but so can he. That's 9,000 though. Hmm. Alright. Let's do that. Let's see what that gives me. It'll give me a giant. And then we'll end doing Torox's special mission. Seems like a good place to end. Will it give me a speech? Because the last one didn't give me a speech. No, it did. It gave me a very dramatic speech. That was the whole thing. He was standing. It was all very kind of, ooh, Magic Man. Alright, what did that get me? There he is, giant. Fine, let's try a giant. Quite fun. Shame I still only have one Minotaur, though. But, what are you gonna do? I lost my Minotaur. It Minosaur the end of its adventure. Da 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 da. Hey! Alright. Why can you not move? I don't remember him setting not to move. But okay. It's a bit weird. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. I need money. All that, and I can't make it because I'm broke, so I'm gonna have to go kill someone and get some money before I can do the mission. That's annoying. Hey, I don't need a lot of money. Yep, fine, I don't have anything in your land anyway. So, no point. Nah. That'll give me enough to do it. Okay, so we got that. Yes. You're not dead. Doesn't matter. Oh, he came back quick. A damn ineligible stance. Alright. It says valiant defeat again. Which might be the case, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to push it. We're just going to see what happens. So basically, he smelled the witch elves getting a little bit funky, and he decided he needed to get in there, alongside Sportacus, apparently. God, the language sounds kind of goofy. Sorry, can we just take a brief moment to admire the Chaos Giant? Which is the dorkiest looking thing I've ever seen. Look at his little horns! Aww. What a douche. He's so red. I mean, do you feel like he's compensating a little bit? But I appreciate the pot belly. I do. Alright, so let me have a... Oh, I didn't really look at this character model either. Yeah, fair enough. That is a multi-headed bat thing. And very pink. You get Torok's golden lad. He's mad. He just stood on Lego. I mean, you gotta respect the amount of detail that goes into a lot of these. Realize they're vanishing when I try and get close to them, but still. Okay, that guy looks like he's about to lick his axe. Alright, I suggest that our best bet is to charge. Alright, everyone's in. Okay, we seem to have broken through the middle of their lines. Which is always a good sign. The Giant's having fun. The Slangors keep saying Chaos Girth, and we're going to have to keep dealing with that. Well, they're slowly chopping their way through. I think your strength has faded would be the more accurate way of putting that. Where's their leader gone? Enemy reinforcements, huh? Oh, well, we figured that was coming. Alright, let's try and clear some of those out. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay, I want to get these guys back into position. Bloody archers. Let's get them all sitting so they're a bit fresh, they're not all beaten up. Very rude to come up behind me. They're doing what they need to do. Hey look, the orcs have my turn up. The orcs have turned up. It's Sporkicus. He's come to help. Yeah, I'd be panicking if I were them too. I mean, this is a bad situation to be in. I mean, hell, that's definitely not going to end well. Well, this is a colossal cluster. Right, I need to reorganize a little bit. Because a lot of my guys are very beat up. And Jakari is slowly breaking. Now, that is a lot of chaos coming for us. Dude, what are you doing over there? Not that worried about them. In fact, I'm more than happy to let the Orc boys fight most of this. Most of my guys are going to be... they're not actually that tired. Oh well. It's no fun just standing around. Let's get in the middle of the puncher. Feel a bit bad that we ruined the Drukhari's evening, though. You know, they wanted a sweet night of murder. Oh boy, that guy's very nearly dead. Well, the orcs are all fleeing. Well, some of the orcs are fleeing. Most of my time fighting that thing. Get in there, boys. There's a hell of a melee to fight in the middle. Everyone's having a good time. Well, okay, everyone's actually mostly just brutalizing each other. I mean, the orcs are slowly coming back to help. Aw, my multi-headed thingy died. Giant's still going, though. Very nearly dead. Okay, I think they're all dead. Yep, Hydra's dead. There's a giant that needs a prodding. And the last vestiges of their army over there, and their hero, who is there. But for the most part, we basically butchered everyone. Of course, on the counterpoint, we have also been butchered. Basically, if Oscar... What do you mean? How would you class Oskype as a giant, or is it these guys with the horns? These are our Chaos Giants. Mine's suitably more chaotic. And just fucked him up. I mean, right now it's just cleaning up the messes. But that battlefield is littered in a lot of everybody. There's elves. There's Mies. There's Norskers. There's this guy running away in his chariot. Then over here you've got a whole bunch of Mies. Elves. Norskers. Mostly elves and Norskers and pigs over here. The gameplay. Ah, right, okay. No, because Orskine's people don't run away. But the butchery is still very apt. Frankly, I count that as my win. They said I wouldn't win, and I won. Suck it, nerds. Look at that big ass bull. The fact that Minotaurs roll, how would you say this battle went? I won, Eva. And how did your nap go? But I won. See, look. Yes, a lot of my army died, but I won. So you tell me, on a scale of Oscar to Thunklecles, how do I say this battle went? Who the hell is shooting me? Really? Go get them. I'm upset there's still an enemy unit fighting me. BT Dubs, if the orcs now turn on me, Karlak. Hey! Victory was had, guys. You've got to look at it positively. You know, they expected me to lose. Valiantly. But I still won. Let's see what the numbers say. So I came into this with 1,493 men. I lost 1,032. Leaving me with a solid total of 461. Sporticus, who... No, he's Sporticus. Okay, best orc name ever, no doubt about that. Came in with 1,172, lost 915, left with 257. Colin's right, that's a solid Karlak win. Still won! You're not sitting down after this one. You know, y'all can take away the victory from me. But you won. 'Cause I won. Let's see you do it better. Huh? That's what I thought. Call me when you got a picture of you winning that better with better results. You know, till that time comes, it's a lot of this. You know, a lot of chitter-chatter, but not a lot of solutions. So my heart goes out to you. but I win. Anyway, that is all. As to how I feel about this faction, I would play Beastmen again. They're quite a lot of fun. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. You just go fight things. I prefer them to Chaos Dwarfs. Their money earning is a bit sucky. So you do have to keep fighting stuff, which is hard when your initial armies really suck. But everything having Vanguard is quite fun. I'm going to try and do this, but I'm terrible at doing these things. Oh god, I can't remember what they're called. That's an issue. Ba ba la ba da ba ba. Right, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a magic challenge here. For a solid 5 minutes of which faction to do next. The factions I never played. The choices are Wood Elves, Cathay, Tzeentch, or Khorne. I painted that hair orange. Why is it not orange? Am I losing my sight? I now have to paint a little bit while I wait. Sorely, I see what you did there. Once again, win that battle better than me, and I will, take all the judgment you have. But unfortunately, you ain't won it better than me yet. So, cope, sunshines. Whole lot of chitter chatter, not a whole lot of solution. Just saying. Okay, so currently it's Tzeentch winning. Now it's tied between Tzeentch and Khorne. Tricky, tricky. One of the Chaos Gods. As I slowly peel away paint again. You never notice the bits you miss until you're suddenly looking at them when you're not planning on doing anything else, and suddenly they're missing bits. And it's infuriating, and it drives me ever so slightly mad. Ever so slightly. Right, so while that happens, Wednesday will be Halo again. Friday is a bit up in the air at the moment, but we will let you know. Well, pseudo up in the air. As I said, we'll let you know. This bitch. But hopefully it should be boulders. But as I said, it's a little up in the air. And hopefully it's not Golem again, because I don't think my brain will be able to take more Golem before I go ever so slightly mad and murder you all. Violently. Yes, some of you will be into that. That's your own prerogative. Try to keep Keys and Alec. No. I disagree. I disagree with what you said. Best I can do is keep one of them alive. And spoiler alert, it's not going to be Alex, because he will instinctively get himself killed out of spite. Because that's what he does. I'm kidding. Right, poll is slowly coming to a close. Ish. It's looking like a toss-up between Zeech and Khorne. So, because I voted for Khorne, I will do Zeech. I don't know much about Zeech in terms of playing them. Should be relatively interesting, he said. Somewhat concerned. Unfortunately, I do not have the Changeling DLC, so it's going to be one of the more generic lords. Because I don't like Zeech very much. Not as a faction in this. I might like them as a faction in this. I don't like them in lore. They're like my least favorite Chaos God. And it's not just because painting Zeechian armies is essentially like cutting your own foot off and then swearing exponentially that you meant to do it. Kairos is pretty fun. Alright, well, Eva, I will take your advice and we will do Kairos. Kairos, the two-headed weirdo. Other than that, much love to you all. If anyone watches this later, you can always catch up with the times on the Discord. We also host the occasional game on there, and just generally do random things. Yeah. Have a good time, all. And we'll see you later. Ciao.